guys, this is Bobby with Bobby Stamps, and I have another video for you guys today. So first I want to say excuse my arms when you see my pajamas. Frosty the Snowman is my favorite. It is a cold Sunday night, and as you guys have been told before, my craft room is in my basement, and it's just chilly here, so I love my flannel pajamas, and I just happened to get this card done and wanted to do the video right away, and so I'm just gonna do it in my jammies. You guys can only see my sleeves anyway, so, but aren't they super cute? These are my favorite pajamas. So anyway, I shared with you the last time this card, and this was my card one in my December free card packet, and so I explained to you how those come packaged like that in the envelope. This is card 2 that I'm gonna share with you guys today. I think it's super cute and love the way it turned out. And so I'm using, again, the Blizzard, Beautiful Blizzard stamp set with the Blizzard Thinlit dies. And this is how the contents come to you. If you order $25 in my online store, you'll receive 1 free card packet. If you order $35, you're going to receive both of these card packets, and if you spend $50, you'll earn all 3, and that video and card will be posted in the next few days as well. So I'm using, what you would get would be Balmy Blue for your card base. I have a piece of Whisper White for you to cut out the framelit with the dies for the snowflakes, and then I have another piece of Whisper White that I embossed with the Subtle Impressions embossing folder, and then you have your 3 by 4.5 mat that we're going to use on the front, and then this is the little piece that you'll stamp your sentiment on. Now I did not send the frosted clear epoxy droplets, nor am I going to be able to send the ribbon. Okay, so it's just the cardstock, you guys. So let me just lay this out of the way. And so also I wanted to tell you about the Christmas Traditions tin. These things were so popular when I was little, you guys. Tins were very popular. So it comes like this. It comes with the little stamp set there, and then it has the punch would fit right there. But I just wanted to show you how pretty it is. And then you have the 2 little Stampin' Spots, the Call Me Clover and the Real Red. This, I believe, right now is currently $27 on Stampin' Up's website. They have a lot of discounted items right now. Okay, so we will get started. I'm just going to put the card back over there so I can kind of look at it. So the first thing I'm going to do is just take my Balmy Blue, and I'm just going to score it right in the middle. And I just want to tell you guys something. I recently started scoring my cardstock with my Simply scoreboard, and I find I score it so much more perfectly. Used to, I would always be off just a little bit on, no matter how hard I tried, using the Stampin' Trimmer to score it. And then I'd also try using my trimmer and then use this bone folder to score, and I would still be off. But it seems like when I score on my Simply scoreboard, it turns out perfect every time. So that makes me very happy. So I'm just going to go ahead, because we don't have to put any ribbon or anything like that. I'm just going to go ahead and put some adhesive on the back of the Whisper White piece that has been embossed. And just put that right there on our card front. And then we'll bring in my stamping mat. I'm using photopolymer, so I'm going to need the cushion behind that. Actually, it's not photopolymer, it's the rubber, but I still like to use it. You don't have to, but. And I'm just going to grab a piece of scrap. The ribbon sticking to my hand. I'm just going to let me grab this piece here that doesn't have any writing on it. I just don't want to get my mat any more of a mess than what it already is. I need to order a new one. So I'm just going to take the little pattern of snowflakes that's all clustered together, and we're just going to stamp randomly all over this piece of cardstock. And you can turn your stamp or turn your cardstock. It doesn't really matter how you decide to do it. We're just going for a lot of coverage on this. So that looks good. We'll just leave it like that. I'm going to move this piece out of the way. We'll just put it right over there with the card. And then, let me see if I grabbed myself a piece of Whisper White to do my sentiment on. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. I'll just use the one from this card packet, and then we will replace that after I get done filming. So then we're going to use the May Your Seasons Be Merry and Bright stamp set from the family, our Christmas Traditions tin. And that is going to be all of our stamping, so we can put that out of the way. And then we'll just take our piece of cardstock and just line it up about where we think we have it centered. And I'm just going to put that out of the way for right now. We can actually go ahead, I guess, and layer this. So let me just, I'm just going to put a couple of strips of snail on the back, so that way the ribbon can fit, and I'm just going to need to trim that. So let me just trim off a little piece of that, and then we'll just keeping sure that we have it straight, but we don't want to pull too tight. And then I'm just going to add, just go back over that just a little bit. And then we're just going to center this right in the center of the card, right like that, okay? Grab some Stampin' Dimensionals. And then let's just go ahead and put this right in the center, right like that, okay? Now we'll set all of this out of the way. And I'm going to bring in the Big Shot, and I did put the magnetic platform on here. I'm going to see if that helps. I've also seen people that say turn your die up instead of running it through down, but I'm just going to go ahead and try it this way. And we'll just run it through. It makes a very tight sandwich. I'm going to do it a couple of times. I'm not sure if it's necessary, but I know the last time I didn't do this and I didn't use the magnetic platform, and I kind of had a hard time getting my snowflakes to come out. Once might have been enough. We'll never know because I did it more than once. And then I'm going to use my die brush and just start working them loose. Let's see what we got, folks. Okay. And it does look like it helped quite a bit. So let's see what ones we want to use. Just really be careful twisting them out. So let me see, I'm just trying to see the ones I used on my card. Well, we have a whole bunch right there out. So let's just use these three and this one. And then that way I won't even have to, but you can see they're all popping out fairly easy. And that was with the magnetic platform and running it through a few times. So see, once I'm working them loose, they are coming out fairly easy. Just want to be careful. I don't want to rip any of them. Okay, so let's just set that off to the side now. And then we'll bring our card in. I think I almost ripped that one. Okay, let's grab these dots. And then I'm going to use my fine tip glue pen. And I'm going to put the bigger one just like I did on my original. And I'm just kind of dotting in the bigger areas, just trying to get the adhesive in enough places where it's just going to hold it down for me. So I'm just going to place this one right there in the corner, just like on the original one, just like I did. I'm going to kind of fold that piece of paper down that I ripped If you kind of hold on to it just for a few seconds, it gives it just a little bit of time to adhere. My next biggest one, this snowflake, because I use smaller ones I think on the, it looks like on the original. Since this one is the next biggest one, I think I'm just going to put this guy right up here in that corner. I used 3. Nope, I guess I used 4 in the last one too. This one, let's just put a little bit of adhesive of the fine tip glue pen. And then I'm just going to layer it back just a little bit behind like I did on the original. And then the smaller one, same thing. I'm just going to put this guy right here in that corner, okay? And then make sure that you always immediately put your cap back on, because your fine tip glue pen will dry out really easily, really quick without the cap on. I've never had it dry out on me. I've just always heard that said, so I always repeat it to everybody. But knock on wood, I've never had issues with mine. Okay, so we're going to use one of the bigger elements right there in that one, and then we'll use a smaller one in this. The rest are all going to be smaller. I might use a big one there, since I used 2 big snowflakes on this one. So let's just put one. And I think these just kind of really made the card pop. And you could also use pearls. I guess we're done. I was also thinking of that after I made this, that, you know, the white pearls with the white I think would look good too. Just trying to center that one up. So there you guys go. This is the second card for my December free card packets. If you want to learn any more of the details about how you can earn yours, just visit my blog. It's bobbystamps.com. Thanks, guys.